Yeah, the inspiration for the guy was born, I think, in a crazy period for all of us in the world where COVID was happening. We're walking into a recession. Sometimes it feels really, really dark. And I think that most people have to remember what I like to call their God energy. You know, that energy inside you that made you fearless. I think the best way to remember it is if you look at a child, a baby, you see how they're fearless, they play, they try things, they try to do something, they fail, they get up, they do it again. As you get older, you lose that sense of yourself. You're afraid, you're scared, you have anxiety. And I think that this album is, for me, it's my return back. And I want to bring all my fans with me to remember who we are and what at our core, what our essence is, so that we can live fully in our time.
I'm a god, I'm a king, I'm a pharaoh. Been a leader since I was a day old. Chopsticks on the beat, feel it in your spinal. Changed my name from Abaga, I'm the guy now.
So the oldest song on this album is actually like 4 years old or 5 years old. It's recorded with Duncan Mighty. It's called The Front Door. And working with Duncan Mighty is such a dream. I went to see him at a hotel in Lekki. He did one take from beginning to end, song done. And he did another song from beginning to end, which I still have. Maybe one day we'll put it out. That one is another hit as well, massive hit. But there's some artists that are just in their God energy, again, using that. One Day Cole and Duncan Mighty were the two that, on this project, they just did one take and it was perfect.
Alhamdulillah, get what you want, I'm the guy. Take both bags if you can't decide. Been killing this game like it wants to die, like
I think sometimes me, Jesse, and Ice Prince forget because we are actually family. We're brothers, you know. So I think we forget sometimes that there's also the other side that people don't see, you know. But it was beautiful. I sent the track to Jesse. He thought I was asking him to produce, so he added some stuff to it, sent it back to me. I said, no, I want a verse. And then when I played it for Ice Prince, Ice was like, man, I gotta jump on this, you know. And it's again, it's track 12 on the album. It's the outro. It's just a good, feel-good song. For you to play with your friends and family and you know, reconnect with that feeling you had when you were listening to Chuck Boy records back then. You know, so Nas and I have been trying to work since the Chairman album. I think we tried to get a Nas verse for that album. It didn't really work out. And then the verse came while I was in the middle of recording this album. This is a bit of trivia for you. I was recording a different album called Rendezvous, the second part of Rendezvous. And so I was in the middle of that. I was almost done, and then the Nas collab came, and it just didn't fit. Like, Rendezvous is about giving a platform to young artists. It just didn't fit in the middle of the project. But also there was a time component around the collab, and so I ended up moving it. I started a new project basically, and I think only 2 songs from the other project made it onto this one. But it's a blessing. And then I sent the track to Olamide, and he sent it back to me in like 7 hours. You know, he's just a godly artist. You know, like Bado, I have personally taken on myself that no Bado slander shall ever be tolerated. You know, he's you know, one of the greatest of all time. And so in that regard, I think that it's a new genre. It's like Olamide, MI, Nas. It's very clear that, you know, from accomplishments in the music industry. I mean, depending on who they are, but you know, I think it's the same sort of category. You know, yeah, yeah. 30 years time, I hope that there's a whole generation of people that remember this album for reminding them how special they were and how powerful, how strong you are, how amazing you are, how life is for living, life is to be shared, to protect your mental health, to take care of yourself, to fall in love, you know, to live. Maybe that's the word I'd use, to live. It's about life. That's what the album is about. My name is The Guy, formerly known as MI. My new album, The Guy, is available on Boomplay. Please run those numbers up, stream the album, and send me a message telling me what you think about it. God bless you. One love.